Hello and welcome to the channel. Also, welcome to the Yay or Nay series. So if you are new and you do not know what this series is about, allow me to explain to you very quickly. So this series is made to find the most agreeable Fighter's Pass for all characters. So how we do this is each video, each Monday, we'll discuss one character in particular per video. The way we talk about them, we will discuss their popularity. So we might go over some game sales or just interesting stats and tidbits. Maybe we talk about some relevancy, like when's the last time they actually had a game or made an appearance. And we'll even talk about some of their potential moves for their moveset. Why not? So basically how this works is you guys will down in the comments tell me yay or nay. Please start your comment with yay or nay and then dive into the reasoning for how you personally feel. Like, okay, yay, I like this character, or nay, I don't like this character. So it's a pretty simple idea. So yeah, again, I can't stress it enough. Please be clear with your answer. I do get people that make it very confusing and they never give a clear answer, so that's why I gotta emphasize, be clear with your answer. Either way, yay or nay, or unsure, those are your options. So again, if I cannot tell who your answer or what your answer is for, I'm gonna mark it as unsure. But then after that, each week we will get updated stats for everyone to see where they sit in terms of being a wanted character in Super Smash Bros. So that's it for the intro. Let's jump into today's character. Now, about a month ago, I want to say, we talked about Yuri Lowell from the Tales of series, and I got it was harmless, but I got a little bit of flack of like, what? You started with Yuri instead of Lloyd, who's actually made an appearance in Smash Bros. In some capacity? Where's Lloyd? Well, there's a reason I wanted to save him for a little bit longer. So, as we all know, just this past week, we got the reveal of Pyra and Mithra as the next character. Now, of course, a lot of the speculation at the time was Lloyd was still very high up as a possible next character due to a lot of circumstances, surrounding the next Smash character reveal, the month it was happening, because again, the Tales of series is celebrating. It's like in the midst of actually celebrating. Wasn't it like a 2-year celebration? So it's kind of crazy there. But it's in the midst of celebrating its 25th anniversary. Now, everyone was expecting, hey, well, maybe not everybody, not myself, but a lot of people were throwing around the possibility that, all right, these two specific timelines in terms of dates are going to line up and Lloyd's going to be revealed for Smash. Well, guess what? That didn't happen. So I figured now would be a good time to drop Lloyd Irving for the Yay or Nay series. Let's see how and just how everybody feels about the character now. Are people still going to expect him? Do people still want him? Do people think maybe he's overrated? Whatever. That's what the Yay or Nay series is all about. So I say we get into it. And I think the first thing that we have to talk about, his missing Mii costume. Well, I mean, isn't that the main reason, right? That everyone still believes Lloyd has a chance because his Mii costume, along with, well, the Monster Hunter armor Mii costumes, those are the only ones that have yet to return for third-party characters. So, well, where does that leave Lloyd? We still haven't seen, technically, the Pyra and Mithra presentation. Haven't happened yet, so we don't know what Mii costumes are coming back or which ones we might be getting for new ones. So there is always the possibility, just going to throw it out there, that maybe Lloyd Irving comes with Pyra and Mithra, as that Mii costume. It's a possibility, but at the same time, it's also a possibility that it won't happen. But again, his Mii costume, yeah, that's pretty much the main thing that's still keeping him in the running. So if that ends up, happening, if it gets revealed during the Pyra Mithra presentation, well, I can pretty much guarantee the talk of Lloyd being in Smash Bros. Is going to die down because, well, common sense. But either way, the Mii costume set aside, what else can we talk about for Lloyd? Now, in this series, we do talk about a few things. One of the other topics we will discuss is, what about the game that the character is from, and how well has that game sold? So, what game is Lloyd Irving from, if you don't know? He is from the Tales of series, but he's the main protagonist of the Tales of Symphonia game, which, keep this in mind, this game released way back in 2003. I was checking notes. Way back in 2003 for the GameCube, right? All right, that's pretty cool. So the next question is, did that game sell well enough? What are the sales numbers for Tales of Symphonia? Well, was it, do people consider it, successful? Or maybe maybe it was a dud. I don't know. So here it is. Here it is. Take a look at this. The Tales of Symphonia game actually sold over 2 million copies. This is according to VG charts and stuff. So yeah, I think there'll be a link to this if you want to check it out for other Tales of games as well. But 2 million copies. That's impressive. That's impressive. Now, Tales of might be a pretty good name in the gaming world, but maybe at the same time, it's also not looked at as a huge AAA type of third party, if that makes sense. Again, not knocking the series at all, but, AAA games, you think of like maybe Resident Evil comes to mind, what else, whatever else. So just games like that come to mind. So what does the 2 million kind of represent? Well, it does show a couple million copies are sold from this game that is still talked about to this day, right? Tales of Symphonia is still regarded as one of the best Tales of games in the entire, the series history. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. But 2 million copies? No, we'll just leave it at 2 million copies. Is impressive. At least in my book it is. So you want to know something else that's kind of worth noting, though? Anybody remember this from a few years ago? The voice actor himself, Scott Menville, so he's one of Lloyd Irving's his Mii costume. No, Scott Menville is one of Lloyd's voice actors. And back in 2019, Scott ended up tweeting something along the lines of, there should be a little image on screen. He tweeted something along the lines of, "Hey, I'm very excited to be working on this voiceover project, but I can't tell you anything about it because he signed an NDA." So it's kind of like, all right, what does this mean? He's excited about something. I mean, of course, if you're a voice actor and you're going to be working on something, I would assume you'd have to be excited about it, no matter what the project would be, right? So, then again, I do got to apologize a little bit because, I don't personally keep up with anything Scott does, so I have no idea if this NDA he was referring to has actually come out and been revealed for a different project. But the whole thing was, since this got revealed, since Scott put this out on Twitter, he pretty much said, the speculation goes, all right, it has to lead to Smash Bros. In some point, right? Well, no, it actually doesn't. It's a possibility, but Scott voices so many other things that, Smash doesn't always have to be the focus, the center of it. So I'm just going to throw that out there. Not everything is related to Smash Bros. But you know what else is related to Smash Bros. Though? Moveset. What kind of moves could Lloyd Irving bring with him? Now, just going to go over a few of them here. I think the first one we're going to start with is the Demon Fang. Now, this one, kind of a cool little attack here. Lloyd swipes his sword and, kind of upwards, like an uppercut type of, you see the little clip, basically swipes his sword as well as a projectile that kind of moves along the ground. So it kind of gives Lloyd a bit more versatility to his character, gives him a projectile to play with instead of, just having to rely on swinging his swords, which, he's going to do a lot of. And speaking of that, let's move to his next attack. Tempest. This one right here, Tempest. I really like this move for many, many reasons. So as you see with the attack, Lloyd does this rolling somersault while kind of slashing with his swords, which gives him not only a great multi-hit sort of attack, but it also can be utilized as a horizontal recovery. And with the way that I think his up special might end up working, vertical recovery is going to be, kind of handy. So what do I think could be his up special, his recovery move? Well, this one's called the Rising Falcon. Now, this one, Lloyd would jump straight up into the air and then come zooming downwards at like a 45-degree angle with both blades pointed in the same direction. This move is very similar to, say, Incineroar minus the sword. So it just kind of jumps up, and then at that 45-degree angle goes diving downwards into the opponent. So that's kind of what I envision. So if you're going to have kind of a somewhat of a rough recovery for up special, again, that doesn't have to be it, but that could be a possibility for his up special. But that's why I like Tempest so much. It gives him, protection to get back towards stage or even back on stage. So yeah, great. Look, I only talked 3 moves, but Lloyd, we'll never argue. Lloyd has so much great potential in terms of moveset. But at the same time, when you look at the character overall, it's not just do they have moveset that work. Because, well, Lloyd absolutely does. But Lloyd, he does have a great history in gaming. Absolutely. I ain't going to argue that. He does have a very loyal following from his fan base. I mean, remember, his first appearance for his game released back in 2003. And he still gets a lot of following to this day, which is great. Again, tremendous moveset potential. And as well, he does always have the looming possibility of being possibly upgraded into a playable character. But, we got the Tales of 25th Anniversary live event that's going to be sometime in March. But I don't know. Maybe it's just more information about the next Tales of game. Maybe it actually has nothing to do with Smash Bros., which really shouldn't surprise people. A different company. Again, I know Bandai works on Smash Bros., okay? I know that. But not everything, like I said earlier, not everything is tied to Smash Bros. So this Tales of event, maybe it's just Bandai setting up expectations for the next Tales of game, and maybe there's some sort of remaster or collection or something that they're working on. I don't know. That could be a possibility. This Tales of event might not have anything to do with Smash. It might not even tie into a Mii costume coming back by any stretch of the imagination. So for me at this point in the video, this is where I give my opinion of the character, and I'm going to give Lloyd a nay. Now, yes, I said nay, but that's because he's never been a high priority, or heck, he's never even been a priority for me personally to see playable in Smash. I mean, if you got in, yeah, I'm willing to give him a shot, no doubt. I'm willing to give any character a shot once they get in Smash Bros. Let me play as them, then I'll come up with my opinion about them in Smash. If I don't like the style, well, I ain't going to play them. And if I do, well, I'll continue playing them. So, look, for me personally, there's so many other characters and other types of characters that I'd much rather see, so that's why I'm giving Lloyd a nay. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Yay or nay for Lloyd Irving. So it's kind of an interesting point. I think Lloyd not being revealed might sway some people for voting nay, but maybe it also sways them to vote for yay because his Mii costume still hasn't been revealed. But then again, we got to wait for Pyro and Mithra's presentation, which hopefully gets announced soon. Either way, that is going to be it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed as always, and I guess I'll see ya when I'm looking at you.